All right, let's see here. Closer. Oh, these pants. Belt are on too tight. All right, so what I'm doing here is fluffing these little fabric pots that I filled up. I believe it was either last year or 2 years ago. I think I have both. The ones that are 2 years ago are degrading. The ones that are last year are still pretty good. The ones that are degrading and are loaded, I've got them nice and wet, and they're actually filled with clay and a little bit of my store mixed soil mediums that I buy. Some vermiculite, perlite, regular soil. And these pots, let me show you, are falling apart, but I'm not taking them out. Oh. Well, I'm back with some more news on the plant transplant that I'm doing. As you can see here, I've got a bunch of little pots that I'm fluffing, cleaning up from what I've been looking in my front yard from last year's and 2 years ago. These pots are already loaded with soil, some halfway, and some that I still need to fill. Got a little extra soil here. Got more soil over there. Got the tobacco plants ready. Transplant. And I've got these degraded pots, but I believe are from like a couple years ago. Let's see here. There's a tag. 2023. So I was right. 92923. Exactly 2 years ago. In 2 weeks. So these pots are falling apart a little bit. That's strong. This one, not. Not. Strong. So you can see how I have something to work with here. Now these are some tilted, some are coming apart. So what I'm going to do is carefully clean this up. For example, this is laying down. Tilt it up. That. Put that to the side here. Make some more room for a couple more pots. This is way out of whack. Take this out. This one too, actually. This one I can still work with. See how it's still in its clutter form? Still got the fabric pot. Take this tag out. Take some of this soil out. Fill out. Boom. Now I got this pot laying down carefully. Tilting it back up. Boom, boom. Making room for more fabric pots. They go 4 across. And I believe like 12 up. Little fabric. Unwinding. Making more room. If I wanted to add some soil. Top dressing. Come on, baby. Alright. Boom, boom. And we'll start adding some of these ones that I'm warming up. Different mix. This is all store-bought mix. This other stuff is clay that I've made. Both are good, especially for seed starting, but I'd mix both of them together. I do that, but right now I'm just working with what I got. Just to get these plants in these pots and get them vegging back. I'm getting them warmed up for the outdoor season for next year. The biggest tobacco plant's already in the ground. I want to see how they're going to do in the winter, throughout this winter. The mama that they all came from lived 3 years, 3 seasons, until she finally died this year, actually, in spring. So very excited what this cannabis, this Connecticut broadleaf cigar tobacco pheno is going to do for the future. Cross pollinations. So who knows? No one can see. Alright, you see all the room in there. So I got 4 cross, stacking them carefully, giving them a nice little fluff. Bada bang, bada boom. Kind of want them in this tight cluster form as the soil settled over the years. That's why I'm going to go in there with this. And carefully. Oh, look at that spider. Carefully go in here. And clay holds a mold very nicely. And I'm going to go as deep as I can to make sure that's cigar tobacco. Let's pick one. See how long that stem is? Make sure that stem goes deep as it can. Carefully sneaking it in there. Squeezing. There we go. That's going to create a nice root system. And then the bottom, as you can see the screen, I'm going to have a tray filled some of this. This tray fully filled with this nice, beautiful, fluffy store-bought soil mixed with wood chips and a little bit of that red Indian clay from my backyard. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Then we'll take this, put it right on top. So those roots, once you get through those bags, you're going to hit the bottom, keep going, creating a nice root system, and the tops are going to keep growing, getting stronger. And this stem is going to root as deep as it goes. All roots, cannabis or tobacco roots really well, clones extremely well, better than cannabis. And yes, once this fills up with roots, since they're sitting so close, they're actually going to grow into each other, which is not a problem. As long as there's more room in the bottom, they're going to keep going. Same concept at the bottom, that's going to fill up with roots. And eventually, I'm going to take this whole tray out, this whole screen out. It's going to be a whole big, all that soil on the bottom is going to be filled with roots. It's going to be one slab of roots. Once I take that out, I can either brush the roots off, I'll have a nice big root system, or I can cut the roots off, prune them, and restart the root system before I transplant them. And then I'll just take this, boop, put it straight in the ground. This whole bag's going to be full of roots, and they're not going to be circled up, choking themselves. This is fabric pot. They're going to keep going out. Once they hit the air, if there's nothing to grow, they're going to be sitting right next to each other. They'll be growing into each other. But if there's nothing to grow, the air will cut the roots off. Naturally, air will kill the root. It won't let it go past out. But inside, they're going to start creating more root systems. It's like cutting hair. When you're trimming your hair, the hair starts growing more and thicker and better. So yeah, the whole same concept. So yes, you see the whole plan, this and that. And then I give them a little bit of root hormone, food, and I spray them with a very expensive all organic. It's called Venerate. I have a little bit left from 2 years ago. I bought a whole gallon for $150. It'll last me all season. I found this. So that's been working great for this whole cloning run too as well. Look at that. Coming Very nice. So here is the shelves that I'm loading up right now. I got 1 gallon talls with single pot plants or cigar plants in it doing its thing. And then I've got these, what I was just showing you. This is the store-bought soil. This is the backyard soil. They all got little holes in each one. They're all planted as deep as possible. All fed. Never further spray that pesticide. Or you keep not too hot. Nice and cool. Stay still. And I got them all like that for now. Once I get a couple more of those trays in here, I'm just gonna have like this. Full. I've got enough tobacco to really do it. The hardest part is to start them. The seed, you don't put them in the ground, you sprinkle them on top. They grow extremely slow, almost like a sorrel. There's some finished products. Finishing up, just drying. This one's getting close, I can roll it. This one's dry. And let me show you guys my supply. This is before the China tariffs. You can't get anything like that in China. These are somewhere here. As you'll find them one day or another. Let me check. Interesting. I really want to find them. Keep an eye out for them. Well, y'all get the idea of what I'm rocking with. And for watching. What's up with it, yo? I am transplanting cigar tobacco plants, and I just made a little 360 Instagram or Insta 360. Let me put this on the charger. Oh, I need the phone to upload it. Dang it. Ah. All right, I'm gonna do two videos. I'll do a time lapse on this. Perfect. Polly, what's up with it, baby? Chilling. God, I wish I had some weed, y'all. I'm gonna be selling this tobacco plant for like $100 each. Go find another one. You're lucky it's not 1,000. All right, game time. Bada bing, bada boom. How's the view? Yeah? Go? I'm gonna do the camera a little higher. All right, perfect. Before I get started, I'm gonna take some pictures real quick. Yeah, pictures real quick. So here we go. Have a little transplant. Wolby, what are you grunting about? What you grunting about, Willie? If you guys want to buy some cigar tobacco plants, at the moment, my eyes set on, to be fair, I really want $100 a plant. You can't get tobacco plants. To be fair, $40 a plant. Just to jumpstart what I need without taking money out of my house equity. I got about 300,000 in my house right now. Profit. Well, 380. With inflation, it's gonna be 1.5 million soon. Long story short, I need money now to blow up this content creating, the indoor garden, finally, greenhouse. This is my property on this house right now. I'm working what I have. I'm not jumping to a farm without making a few $1 million first. And then everything works together. So with that said, playing around, throwing around millions every year from seeds to plants. Millions. From harvesting to actually throwing around millions. It's funny. Harvesting millions, throwing around millions. You guys don't understand how much a seed is. Or even finding the right seed. Y'all got stories. Y'all know everything. It's funny, all these comments. But I'm just playing it cool, you know. I'm not gonna get in it with you. And you are right, I'm sure. It's the way you guys come at me, it's hilarious. Everybody, from my neighbors to your mamas. Where's your plants and seeds? But I love y'all. I'm gonna wash my cute little fingers real quick. I'm gonna go hit the bowl real quick, and then I'll be right back. Oh, you haven't seen a king yet? Believe that. They dead. They all dead. Siniushinka, ну как ты там? Ну чё ты пиздишь? Alright. Cheers to America, finally, with Donald Trump. Yes, it was a setup from day one. But if the other countries didn't plug in, for the brother at the round table, then you Democrats that think handouts are a blessing and take, more programs, more healthcare programs, right? Half-assing it. They'll pull your teeth. They'll give you a root canal maybe, but hell no implants. Your chin is gonna fall off. They're not gonna help you with that. You gotta have private money. Bottom line, make sure your liver and your lungs and your organs are safe and you are a donor. Anyways, long story short, that was for my live. Um, long story short, is my stories ever short? Live, love, laugh, and never give up on what you have. Whew. That's the edge. That's the edge. That tobacco takes off. A top dresser with tobacco. Not good. I need my weed. Hurry, money. I love my mom. Rest in peace, my dad. He went through the same thing, except with two businesses. Drinking the cheapest, smearing off vodka. Not even triple distilled. That's the cheapest now. You can't get single distilled. No such thing. He would drink, was it watered down distilled? He'd drink a whole handle, easy, a day. 3 years straight. I'll finish half. Some good stuff. 3/4, and that's hammered. Sure wet my bed. All right, game time. That's it. I'm relaxed. I'm chilling, cause the nicotine, but as close as you get to opiates. Not that I would know. Whew, the downer. All right. Thank God for marijuana. I'm bringing indica back, pure. Facts. It's my next goal in my life. I wanted to save sativa. I didn't think y'all idiots are gonna fucking grow it, back cross it, hybrid everything. Sorry. Think I'll be giving out my indica or anything? You get what I give you. Farmers. Alright. So what I'm doing now is carefully putting a hole in each fabric pot as deep as I can without hurting the fabric. As long as the fabric is there and the roots are all going to be organized, I'll pull them apart once they get going for the transplant outdoor. I really want the warehouse. All this around the edges. Opa. You gotta love doing this. I've been playing with soil, getting my ass whooped since I could walk, playing in the sandbox, stealing my mom's spoons out of her kitchen, and the neighbors bringing it back to her saying, hey, we found your spoons. But I'm glad we're switching the way we punish our kids. It should be a lesson, not a fear, which I kept doing what I did. You can't stop me. You gotta kill me. Now, the coolest, best part about me, thanks to my mom, I believed in private school education. But beyond that, private school education, it was more of She cared about who we were going to be around growing up. As busy as my parents were creating an American dream, fresh off the boat, she was washing, cleaning toilets. When dad said, "Fuck you, I ain't giving you money. Go make it on your own." And she did. The respect that I have for her. You gotta know when to quit. Obsessions turn into possessions. Or was it, how do you say it? Passions turn into obsessions. And that's not good. You start losing focus on the main purpose. You're so caught up in your obsession. That's all you know. Like every drug addict. That's why I don't support pills. You won't live your life without a pill. And I am a prime example of how easy it is to get trapped in it. Because then you can't get off the pill. And the pill actually makes you worse. You start getting suicidal thoughts, start getting more depressed, start having relapses, start having body sweats, you start losing sleep. I mean, it's just side effect after side effect. They just need you to have a script and make sure the stock market for that company doesn't quit. Why Marlboro, cigar tobacco, and cigarette tobacco are going out of business. Because what that nicotine does, you can't compare it to cannabis. That's why I'm really worried about man-made technology cannabis. Genetic modified, as they call it. Generic made. Same with medication. Ambien, sleeping pill, you can't get real Ambien, which is the real deal and actually works the right way. They prescribe me generic. It stops working after a few days. I gotta start taking two. So then what am I gonna do? Manage it? Sleep one day, not sleep the next day? Bounce it up and down? No, that makes no sense at all. So you gotta learn how to drink one cup of coffee, maybe now four. Not just your stones that you got to worry about. Your body. All right. So the cool thing about what I've done with these trays and cigar tobacco, I wanted to make sure this year, if I'm gonna grow to cigar tobacco, I'm not growing just 10 plants or 100 plants. I'm going all in. And I've been saving up these seeds, playing with these seeds. I got a few seeds somewhere out here. I got seeds everywhere. With everything bouncing around, nothing stable, frustrating, sick. It's so frustrating. But I'm playing it cool. I would never ever dream of any human going through what I did, except my mom. Other than that, I've been very, very focused on trying to keep things in order. Playing Tetris, throwing things around left and right. It's funny, I had to make a kid to finally get a remodel. Taking off the roof wasn't enough. Ugh, 8 years ago. Anyways, I'm not mad, Mom. And you're just dead to me. In a happy, good way. For Christ. I have to move on. Can't think about this. And I will not be at your funeral. In the most loving, respectful way. You don't understand it the nice way. Could have been different. So as I'm pulling a whole little patch of cigar tobaccos, they got nice little long stems, nice little root balls. And I'm going to carefully pull them apart, one by one, making sure they have a nice set of leaves. Keep growing. Nice long stem. That was my live that I was showing the video to. And I'm going to plop it. Well, the right way to do it, you don't want to hurt the stem. You want to sneak it in that hole. that you put with this little pin. So carefully, as you're dipping it in the hole, you're sneaking it in with this. Once it's at the very bottom, as far as it can go, you then pinch the fabric pots because they're soft, right? Pinch it together, make sure it's nice and tight in there. Boom, money. And you have a nice, beautiful plant transplant. So now you can just spray them with water. Everything's gonna get soaking wet. I got the bottom tray. Once the roots go through, I can just soak the bottom tray, make sure those roots are nice and wet. All kinds of ways to now work with this. Food, I can just spray the bags with food. It's all gonna soak up. And ready for a transplant. About 4 or 5 months. It's gonna be a nice big bush. I might even get these in like 1-gallon pots. Put them in the garage. I don't know what I'm gonna do with cigar tobacco. I'm having fun with this. Cannabis, who doesn't got it? I got the seeds. I'm ready. I'm ready to the next step. I don't want to sell my genetics away. I want to breed, keep going, and create a whole worldwide menu. Now, of course, you guys have not been touching. All right. So, that is the plan. Good morning. So that is the plan for this tray. And the next one, and then I got a whole rack, shelf, ready to rock and roll. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12 times 4, 48. 48, so 50. So 200 on the shelf. I'm going to have 200 plants ready to rock and roll. Perfect. $40 a plant. 40 times 50. 2,000. 2,000 a tray. One shelf. $8,000. That's the plan. So one shelf should get the garage rocking and rolling. And that garage should now bring me about $20,000 every 2 months. That's if I don't seed it. If I seed it, sky's the limit. One seed's $25 for me. All right, that's minimum. That's probably with a contract signed that you're not going to start your own, whatever. Or maybe you're working under me. I don't know how I'm going to work these laws for y'all. Yes, you work for me. All right. Start in the middle. Work my way back. These clones so good. Unbelievable. Once they get going, I'll be cloning these. They'll be growing a lot faster. I don't have to wait from seed. From seed, it takes 2-3 months for them to even get going. 3 months, to be honest. Oh, excuse me. You can see roots when they were laying down in the tray. There's roots forming on the stem. That's how good they root. You can see the roots. See the little roots? Just because they were laying on the ground in the tray. Oh yeah. Da da ba ba ba. I'm loving it. Oh, little cutie. Get in there. I wants to join. Together, together. Oh, come on, baby. I wish I had some nice store-bought soil so I could just top it and then water it so it could all get into the cracks. Ooh, look at this juicy one. Yeah. See how there's a little bites on it? So when it's outdoors, they got little bugs out here eating them. So I got to make sure I spray them with that expensive stuff. I don't want to hit them with any chemicals. Or even just soaking nicotine. After this dries, the nicotine helps kill pesticides. All organic, but it's not bulletproof. It's not the stuff that I got for $150 that will wipe everything out organically. Come on, baby. Yeah. Uh-oh. So this broken stem, I'm not gonna plant that. Not planting this. See how it's broken? It's still alive. That's how strong this is. I think Romulan possibly came from tobacco. That's why it has a little pink in it, because cigar tobacco has pink flower. And then the cigar tobacco, I think, crossed with my Barrage, because now Barrage, which is supposed to be purple, has like pink in it. Really cool. Really cool. All right. Ooh, juicy. Very nice. Come on. Yeah. Bam. Bada bing, bada boom. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Cigar tobacco. It's funny. I used to buy cigars when I was 18, 19. Got into it. And beyond them tasting good, it was mostly the companionship. I didn't have a father. And cigar shops, they're all dads. So I loved being around them all. Long story short, I had my share of cigars all my life. A few thousand. Not a couple, few. Few thousand. In like a year and a half. Not proud of it. That's a lot. That's 500 days. Okay, couple thousand. I lied. A few thousand probably in my lifetime. Long story short, never in my life would I be dreaming, thinking I'd be growing cigar tobacco. It's been on my mind for about 10 years. Man, that'd be cool. Sacramento, perfect weather. And about 7 years ago, made the move, buying seeds. 5 years ago, started working with it. 4 years ago, I've been collecting seeds, growing this one plant that survived. That's why it motivated me. And yeah, legacy in the making, history. All right. Ooh, juice. Nice little set up top, little clustered root. Perfect. Oh yeah. Perfect. The noche. The noche. The noche. The noche. The noche. Mm. Whew. Mm, mm, mm. Cigar tobacco. Somebody scored. Ah, broke it. No. They are so fragile. All right. Those are a little small. I'm gonna go get another tray. Ah, I need like three more. Come on, baby. Dang. Oh, juicy. Nice and fat. Mm. All right. This is rooting hormone, Azos Extreme Gardening, and versatility. Versatile. Soak in the soil, and it's gonna run off and hit the fabric as well. The fabric will get nice and wet with this food for the roots. don't want to hit the leaves, but if it hits it a little bit, I'm about to foliar feed it, and it'll wash whatever I hit him with. It's not gonna kill him, but you don't want to hit him with ruining hormone. Plant food, yeah, doesn't matter, as long as the food's not too hot. All right. Opa. Opa, ready? Boom. Hitting bags and everything. Tops. This actually feeds them too. This is really good stuff. I'm really excited that I had a little bit left. I was worried because I had aphids. I still have them. They're always around. Just kind of like my setup, outdoor, indoor. So I always got to make sure and maintain this, keep them pest clear. Perfect. All right. Bada bing, bada boom. Now for the room. Whew. All right. One more tray. Beautiful. Magnificent. And that is how we do it out here. Love you. All right. I'm going to keep this going as I upload this video. Thank you for watching, y'all. Stay blessed.